Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me for another episode with Ostriv. Here we have our cute little town, and well, the goal for this day will be to make sure that we grow, that we have sufficient amount of people in our little town to sustain ourselves, and then we'll try and grab bridging across so that we can get to this open space to start really building the new town center. But for now, this will just be our little town center. We have a lot of building to do, and of course we need to plan some things ahead. We do have this little orchard. I had to think of the cha-cha-cha I was being told, so the orchard. No more orcs there. And hopefully I pronounce it right now. If not, please leave a comment on it. I'll try to better myself. Well, we are trying to build some housing, but we also need to start working on another farm for another year, I think. So, question is, where should we do that? Now, I do feel this area is quite tempting for fields. Question is it? Or should we just do this area? There's a lot of hills here. I'm quite tempted to save this area for housing, but if we build a lot of houses here, that would mean that we get quite a big town already before we get across the river. So I'm thinking about saving this area for farmland and then doing some extra houses in this area, maybe some industry here, and then we will try and get across. Now, of course, we had a little bit of a nice discussion about the field size, and someone pointed out, I believe he's called Danny, that we could do fields half this size, make a lot more, build a farm with it, build houses around it, and then see what we can do with it. And I just want to try that. So let's just take this area and let's just place a few fields, see if we can. I'll have to see how big they'll get. For instance, if we build a field right here, it should be 50 in length, I believe, and 25 wide. So it'll be something. Oh, we can start on this side, by the way. Let me just check until, yeah, we get 25. So we'll do it like this. There's the opening. We'll do the opening on this side. We'll make it 25. And then 50. And again, 25 and 50. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so this is one field. We'll build another one. We'll leave a little bit of space next to it so that they can walk in between. That might be a good thing for laborers to actually be able to do that. Let's just place another field, 25 by 50. Let's do another one. And then we should be able to host quite a few fields with one farm. And the benefit should be, for instance, that they'll be able to once they've sown this one in, it will start growing already. They will go to the next and the next, so things will start growing quicker. If they have to sow in this whole field, it will only start growing once the whole sowing process is done. That takes up some time. So it was actually quite a good idea. And I've been wondering myself why I didn't think of it. Alright, so this is 4 fields. I guess we can place the farm in the middle now. Yeah, I'm thinking about placing the farm somewhere here so that they can walk from the farmhouse to the fields. We'll do fields on this side as well, and maybe we can get a few cow sheds in as well. So, or a few houses around it, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to place the farm right there. And then we'll just switch around. Build a few fields on this side. And I'm really anxious to see how this will work out. I have to see where the farm ends though. Oh, somewhere around there. Alright. On this height. I don't think a farm field will fit in here. We're going to start on this side then. There is the end. So we'll have to be on this height somewhere. I think, yeah, something like this. Let's see, can we fit a 50 field on this side now? Or not? Yeah, we can. Alright, that's good. Too long, it's not too long. Yeah, this should be it. That's one. Let's just build another one. I think we should move the farm up, by the way, so that we can start setting it up for next winter. Let's just do another field. 25. 50, 25. Yeah, we're going to make this one slightly bigger because I do want it to look kind of the same. Not all different shapes because of the soil underneath that isn't straight. I just misplaced this, I guess. Alright, let's get rid of this field. Let's demolish it. I'll just have to build straighter. Here we go. 25, yeah, do it something like this. This looks a bit more straight, I guess. Yeah, it works. Alright, perfect. Another 25. I think I'm gonna go with 8 fields first. We'll have to set them all up for crop rotation, of course. But I think it'll be nice, although I think another one won't fit in. We'll have to remove a few trees. We do have the time for it, so let's not worry about it. We'll just place it. Because that also means that right then, we have the time to... let's see. Have to place it a little bit more like this, I guess. Too long. Ooh, it's just 21. Alright. Gonna go like this. It's 25 now. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. Well, this should do the trick. Let's go speed 3. And now that we have the farm, there will be houses on this street right here. And they'll be very close by for them to start working here. We can even build a few houses on this side, or... yeah, not on this side, but this will all just be farmland. I think that'll look cool. Alright, we have the farm here. What we can also do now is start to work on getting a bit of hay. We'll do that right here. Alright, let's rotate them a bit so they face the sun, or at least give the impression they do. Doesn't really matter where they are or how they're fit in. This is fine. Ah, a few of the free women can start working there now. That's interesting. They'll fill them up. Hopefully soon, though, everyone will get into the harvest business. At the same time, we've grown a bit, although we have 2 free houses and no available jobs. So that's the thing we should work on. Did I set this to only women? Yes, I did. Perfect. So, let's make sure we have enough jobs. Now we do. Perfect. Alright, I think we should set this up to 5,000. Just make sure that we have plenty of wood there. Alright, this looks okay. What we are missing, though, is some extra cart sheds. Or parkings. Alright, let's rotate it a bit. Oops, that's the wrong way. I want one behind this shed, where they can collect carts. The more carts we have, the better. Quicker things will go. Alright, these are harvesting. They are still able to hire a few people. Ooh, we got another family in. And it appears to be a nice family. Ooh, a messenger from Merefa. Well, anything we want to buy. Maybe some honey. Yeah, let's buy some honey. Anything we want to sell? No. Don't think so. We don't have that much in store anymore. So we're not going to sell anything. Although it could be interesting to start working on some salt. It's very cheap to get. Although we need oxen for it and we don't have oxen yet. So that might be an issue. Alright, still a house vacant. So still another family can move in. They are starting to build this farm now. Excellent. Well, harvest's being brought in, so that's nice. We already have hay. I think I'm gonna delete this buckwheat. We don't need to sell any of it. Let's keep it, since we don't have that much in store anymore. We do have plenty of food yet, so that's good. Alright, this field is done. They're starting to work this field now. It's still August, so that's going fairly quickly. Can't wait to see all these fields in action next year. Really hoping this is going to work. I told in the comments that I would try this out in a game myself. Didn't find the time for it yet. And I thought, well, it's already been tried, because otherwise I wouldn't get this tip. So let's just put it in practice. So 8 of these fields represent 4 of these big fields, I guess. So we have 1 extra with this farm. And I'm curious to see if it really works the way I think it works. And especially if we can get to 5 crop rotation, this could get us a lot of food. So that's nice. Alright, just 1 tree to go. And we have another field at our disposal. Ah, they're collecting the thatch for the roof. Very good. Halfway done. There's another family living in town. Now there's no more housing available. So let's focus on a few houses now. It's quite tempting to build the construction office, but I'm going to save that for once we get to this side of the river and build it on that side, so that people then not have to walk that far. Alright, we need a bit more thatch. We have plenty. Still happy I placed this out of the way. Of course, it's not the most ideal place, but now all the industry is on this side and all the other stuff is right here, and I like that. What I would also like is to designate this area as a true farming area. And for that we need a big arch. Place it right here. This will be the entrance now. Let's just close it off. Like this. So, this is now a farming area. Of course they can still go in from this side, but it just looks better like this, I guess. Right, farm's almost done. Oh, they're still building the... Yeah, there we are, perfect. Alright, I'm just going to do this. Apply to all, and... apply to all. Oh, I'm going to set this to 500 each. That's always a good thing. Not that we are getting it in already, but it's a good thing. Alright, let's put in a few workers. And let's start changing out these fields. Let's link them to this farm. And then we can start setting it up. We can even do more different types of produce now, of course. So we could do like 2 types of crops on this side and 2 types of crops on that side. I'll show you what I mean. So field 1, 2, 3, 4 we can do... I think we should do buckwheat and potatoes again. Or should we do wheat? Buckwheat and wheat, they can go together. Alright, buckwheat, wheat, nothing. So this will be a fellow buckwheat. Wheat. And this should be wheat, fellow, oops, not active yet, and buckwheat. And then this one can be the same as the first one. So buckwheat, wheat, fellow. Alright. And then these 4 can do things like flax. What can go well with flax? I think potatoes. Flax, potatoes, nothing. Then we do nothing, flax, and potatoes. And then here we do potatoes, nothing, flax. And here again we do flax, potatoes, nothing. Alright. So now we produce 4 different types of food with 1 farm. Ooh, let's check this. Should we get anything? I don't think so. But we can sell flax here for a good price. So I do want to get the flax, and I do also want to get it for clothing production. So let's get going with this. Let's activate all the fields, and then next year they can start sowing them in. They'll give us all different types of food. Very nice. And it's active now. It's completely filled. We still have room for another house. Very nice. Very nice. New family is settling in town. That's a nice family. Welcome. Hope you'll enjoy yourselves here. How are we doing with nails? We have plenty of nails. 580. We might need to buy some iron. Oh, we can't buy iron there. Yeah, we have 244 in store. Probably here. 208. A little bit in here. Okay, so that might be an issue later on. That will have to work out. Well, this street's done. This street is coming along. There'll be houses right here along this street. I was thinking about building houses the other way as well, but I like it this way. We'll just continue it, I guess. Down all the way down here. We can just do that right now. Let's just continue the housing. Alright. There's a few extra homes. Should build a well with them. To provide them with some water. We should get a well with this farm as well. Because if we get the... No, I think we should plan the cow sheds first. I do want cow sheds with this farm. And I think I want 2, to be precise. We can just build one here. Build one across the other side. Plenty of room for them to walk. And I think they'll just need a big hay barracks. And once we get a big hay barracks, we'll be done. Though I'll build the big hay barracks on this side. Next to the farm. I think that looks better. There's the big hay barracks. And then, of course, they need some water. Water will be on this side as well. I know they have to walk a little bit to get to the water. You can also do it right here, by the way. We'll just do it right there. But at least this looks like a farming area now. We have the farm, we get a big hay barracks next to it, we get 2 stables next to it for the livestock. So that, yeah, I like it that way. It's November, so we should get snow soon. And then we will see what things will look like soon. Of course, we also have to think about the clothing industry. We do get the flax. To produce regular clothing worn through a year, you will only need hennep or linen textile produced by weavers. For production of warm winter clothing, the raw materials are brothcloth and tanned sheep cloth. But I think we need flax here, don't we? No, we don't. We need flax for the weaver. Find it. We don't have a weaver workshop yet. Oh, there's no question mark there. We can't get info on it. Produces textile from hennep or flax. So we need a weaver. And once we have textiles, we can get a tailor. Because it needs hennep or linen textile produced by weavers. Alright, so let's get a weaver. I think we should... This should be an industry batch where we, well, there is already a fence here. I want all the industry to go together. So we want a weaver workshop and a tailor and a shoemaker together. So that they can do all their business together. So we need to save some space for that. We can also build it on this side, of course. That might also be interesting. Let's start fencing it off a bit first. Ooh, I like this fence. I never spotted it before. Let's see. Now this is the main road where all the stuff comes in. I think we can get rid of this one. They'll help. And then let's fence off this area. Where were we? Here. This is the timber industry, so now we need a fence for the clothing industry. Let's just build a fence right there. I think we should get openings on 2 sides in here. So we can do a fence like this and like this. There we have an opening so that people can get in. And then we'll fence this off even further. Like this. Same here. Ooh, we get a messenger. From Merefa again. He keeps visiting. That's nice. Well, we do want some honey. But we don't have flax yet to sell, so we'll have to wait with that. We do have buckwheat, potatoes, so we do have plenty of food for now. Alright, that worked. Now we can fit in the weaver on this side. There he goes. And we'd also get a tailor. We can go next to it. There'll be a little textile area where we can also get tanneries going, although they need to be close to the river. But this is pretty close, so that's fine. Alright, this one's being destroyed soon. Then we can finish the fence. It all takes a little bit more time this way, but I think it's nice if we can make it work like this, get this zoned off areas where we do industries, etc. I like it that way. Well, we don't need to rush these, because we don't have the people to occupy those buildings, and we don't have flax yet. We'll have to wait another harvest for it to get together. But it'll be nice, and soon we'll have... Ooh, years since planted 0, so soon they'll turn 1 year, then we'll have to wait another, and we can get our first apples. We do have 619 nils. We desperately need iron. Should we send out a messenger to Terkachi? I think so, because I believe they have iron. And I believe we can sell a lot of charcoal there. Let's add extra people in there. Perfect. Alright. Buckwheat potato, that's all fine. We ran out of flour, but maybe we can buy some. And what else should we sell? We don't have anything else to sell. We'll get buckwheat and potatoes, so we need 2 mills soon, or 1 or 2, to produce some flour. Okay, well, we can wait a little bit with that, but... Ooh, this looks not good. I thought I placed it right, but apparently I didn't. I have to really view it from above, and then you can really place it in a correct way. This looks better. Where are they going? Ah, they're collecting some reeds. Plenty of water there. Well, they're building these houses. No jobs available. Oh well. Let's take a look. We can add 1 extra guy in here. We can add 1 extra guy in there. Now we have jobs available. We have 3 houses available. So, perhaps it could also just be time to start fishing. That's also a different type of food. Ah, the messenger arrived in their Terkachi. Well, let's first start by selling some charcoal. That's a deal. We need to buy some iron. That's a deal. We need to buy some flour. I think 1,000 will do for now. And that's about it. Yeah, that's done. Anything to sell? Not really. That's it. A new family is settling in town. You are very welcome. No jobs available again. We can put extra people in the granary. That might do something. We can get a counselor. Does that provide enough jobs? No. Very interesting. We really have a lot of people now. Good. That's very good. I think what I'm going to do... Well, not right now. We wait until they've done sowing, but I'm going to build a few extra charcoal pits. Because if we place them right next to this building, they can restock much faster. And, well, this will give us jobs. This will give us jobs. So we'll just move these up then. Because we need the jobs. The messenger from Mirefa is back again. Still nothing to sell you. So, bye-bye. Ooh, and a mill will get us a job. Alright, let's build the... Yes, should we build the mill right here, or should we build it somewhere here? I think we should place them in this area, because we need 2 and I want them together. It's not too far away from the farm. And I think I just want to keep this area like a farming area, and this is more like industry, so let's do it like this. Maybe it's time to start planning a bridge across as well. New family settling in town. Ooh, that's a nice family with a lot of workers that can start working the farms immediately. Alright, this one's already growing. Fields are being sown in. Of course, right now with all the farms we have a lot of people hiring. Very nice. I'll get 2 girls out of here. 2 out of here. They can help on the farms. This should be done fairly quick. One field is done, the other one is still sown in. These should be... yeah, we just need a few more people on the flexible market so that they can hire those and start sowing. They can hire more in here. This will be done much quicker. These should have turned 1 soon, I guess. I'm not sure. I really want them to because I want to get some food out of it. So we'll keep an eye out because I don't know how long we already have them, but I think we have them a little bit longer than what we're seeing right there. We'll see. Alright, these are hiring. 3 fields are growing. Ooh, a lot of people coming in to work, so that's nice. Yeah, looks good. This one will start growing. She's done. Yep. There it is. Just 2 more fields to sow in. That's nice. And now we have enough fallow fields to support these 2 cow sheds. They can even go to this field, so that's nice. It's already growing. These are growing. Very good. Almost 100 people, so I think it's time to see where we can get across. What will be a good spot? This might just be a good spot because it's close to trading post if we need to trade for some stuff to bring right there. But I guess in this type of game we will get a lot of bridges. But this could work. Perhaps we can make it a little bit more like this. Yeah. Alright. 860 nails and 40,000 wood. Well, let's get along with it. We do have 600 nails, so that should do the trick. And at least we'll have our first bridge. We can then actually get across and do something with the land right there, so that'll be nice. A messenger from Mereve. He keeps coming back. Guess he wants something. I'm not going to sell him anything yet. Alright, all the fields are sown in, so let's get a few more charcoal piles right next here. 1, 2, 3, and 4 to provide this with enough charcoal. Ooh, look at that. They're just filling this up straight away fairly quickly. Apply. Alright. Well, we'll be running out of firewood pretty fast this way, but we can get a lot from the logs that we have, so... we have 5 people working here, so that should be able to do what we need. And we should have some firewood left to be sold, yes. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Although I'll deactivate these 2 for a little while, give them some time to make sure that we keep enough firewood. Bring in 1200. Let's make sure that they can get some logs back in. And then we will open up these 2 again. No housing available. Needs at least 1 chapel. Ooh, we need to build a chapel. Nice. Oh, well, we can build the chapel. We also need something like a little graveyard. We can build the chapel. I don't want to build it somewhere here because it's a bit too crowded. I do want to build a little chapel though. Let's turn around. I think we're going to build it right here next to the water. Put a fence around it, get a few little... yeah, so let's build it right there. Put a fence around it. Not too big, not too small, just something like this, I think. Then we'll build a gate. How does it look from above? Yeah, it looks good. Let's build a small arch in front of it. There we are. I really want this to be a closed off area. Yeah, this will be fine. Then we can put a few graves next to it. There we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Then we need benches in front of it. People need to sit. Take the time to talk to each other. Should get 2 big trees in here. Alright. Well, let's move the chapel up so that it gets done quickly. Because we need it to grow. And still there are no jobs available. But that'll soon be over. Once we get people into the weaver shop. And into the tailor. Yeah, that should do the trick. No hennep or flax for textile production. True, but soon we will get that. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem. I think a warehouse should go with it as well, to just store everything. So let's build a warehouse right here. We can always get rid of the fence and make it a bit bigger if we need a bigger area, but for now this will do fine. We need that warehouse. Somebody died of old age, so we were just in time with the graveyard. That worked. Alright, so our little village is getting more prosperous. We're doing good. Do we get... Yeah, they're now 1 year old, so that's good. They're aging. So this is good. And we are trying... Oh, a message from Erefa again. He keeps coming back. Well, let's get some honey then. But yeah, this looks good. I think we have a self-sustaining town once everything is done. So it's a good time that we are starting to work on the bridge. And hopefully next episode we can start to construct something on the other side. For now, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. If you have any tips or whatever, leave it in the comment section. I'll respond to it. And then of course I hope to see you in another video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.